past watching videos of us. I have been trying to get rid of your stuff, but voices in my head are
How you good people doing? Again, this is Percy Collins with It's Just Percy Podcast. I just wanted to jump on here for a few minutes to talk to you guys on how we can be better parents. Better parents creates better children. You know, there's no way that our children should be in worse shape than we were, because we should have been teaching them our life struggles and what we went through, and in order for they can take what we've taught them, and then they can apply it to their lives. There's no way that our children should be making the same mistakes that we made as when we was children. Our children should not be making the same mistakes. If you had a child uh, out of wedlock at 15 years old, your child shouldn't be doing the same thing. They shouldn't be having children in their teenage years, unmarried. As even with the sons shouldn't be uh, getting in trouble with the police. Every time you turn around, your damn son uh, and your daughter down there at the police station, you got to go down there and bail them out because they down there doing foolish, stupid stuff. There's no way. There's no way. If they don't belong in the damn jail, they shouldn't be committing crime. These children should be taught the value of working, earning that dollar, and making your own money instead of on out here robbing folks. Too lazy to go get a job and work, but they'll rather go rob somebody. And you condone that mess, and you know that the child ain't working. The child out here selling drugs, having drugs in your house, having all money, all types of money, and you know they're not working. So where they get the money from? They doing something illegal. But if they're in the house paying bills, paying your bills, oh, it's okay. Hell, if they get locked up, yeah, you need to get locked up too. Those children was given to you in order for you to teach them and equip them so they can finish the mission. You out here misusing your child, abusing your child. You ain't teaching them nothing. Your mom ain't taught you nothing, so you're not teaching your child anything. And it shows. You can turn on the TV and you see these kids out here behaving like animals. Can't even go in a Walmart. They in there riding in Walmart, tearing up the place. Then making it hard for other folks. And then they looking at every other person to be just like them. They expect you to act a damn fool. Society expects degrading behavior, constructive criminal behavior from black folk because of the actions of one affects the whole. And some of y'all think that's funny. Think it's funny to go in there and make a damn fool of yourself. There's nothing funny about that. And you're making it hard for everybody else. You don't have to go out there and act a fool or to be disrespectful. As parents, we should be better examples for our children. Our children, as parents, we shouldn't be behaving as the teenagers. You shouldn't be 30, 40, 50 years old and still behaving like a 19-year-old. If you have grown daughters, there's no way in hell you should be going to clubs or going out in clubs with your child. Once your child is old enough to go in the club, you need to be bringing your ass out the club. You don't even need to be going in no club with your children, because a child is not going to have respect for you if you do. You got some parents out here smoking dope or doing dope with their child, claiming that they child is their best friend. No, they're not. You their parent. You weren't put here to be your child's best friend, because some of the things you do with your best friends, you can't do with your damn parents, because your child is not going to respect you. They're not going to have any respect for you if you out here behaving as their best friend. You their parent, and you're going to be held accountable because you didn't teach them. You didn't do anything constructive with that child. You out here, a lot of mothers and fathers out here competing with their child. You got the mothers competing with their daughters. Well, how many men they can lay up with? Then you got the fathers competing with their sons. Well, how many women they can lay up with? How many babies they can make and not support the child or the children? We shouldn't be behaving as we did when we was in our formative years. As you get older, wisdom comes with age, and it's obviously we're getting older, but we're not. The wisdom is not going up there. We just as stupid now as we were back then, and it shows. And it shows. And you have some parents out here, they so jealous of their child, they don't want their child to be better than them. They don't even want to push the child to do anything better. They just let the child just do what they want to do. The child don't want to go to school, they ain't pushing the child to go to school. The child don't want to get a job, they ain't pushing the child to get a job. They pushing the child to go get on welfare. The daughter have a baby out. They pushing the child to go get on welfare, get food stamps, Section 8, government assistance handout, because they mama did it, they did it. So they pushing that same garbage on their daughters instead of pushing the child to be better. We need to be parents rather than trying to be the child's best friend. There's no way in hell a child that's in elementary school should be on dating. Mine should be on education, going to college. She graduate from high school. He or she should be getting prepared to go to college, go to the military, do what they have to do. Not raising no child. And if they do happen to have a child when they were young, yeah, it's gonna wind up the grandmama gonna have to take care of the baby, and that's not even fair to the grandmama. Hell, she done raised all her kids. Now she got to reach back and raise a grandchild. Shit, not me. She had it. She gonna raise the child. Like I said, we should be better parents. We should be teaching our children how to live without us, because we're not going to be here forever. You have to equip your child to function and to live as if you're not even here anymore. You got so many kids, the girls in their early 20s can't cook. Can't cook, but she can goddamn twerk. I bet you that she can twerk. She can shake that ass. Like that's all she has to offer is her body. You got to make yourself valuable, because every man you meet, he didn't. I mean, it's gonna take more than that. The new breed of men, it's gonna take more than that. I mean they'll lay with you, but as far as like marry you, no, they're not gonna do it. No, they're not gonna do it, and I don't blame them because you have nothing to offer. But that our children were given to us, not us to them. We should never be afraid to correct our child, to teach them right, to tell them what's right. You got some parents afraid to even say anything to their child. The child so disrespectful, they scared, don't want to say nothing to the child. If that's your house, you put that goddamn child out if you're disrespectful. Let life teach them a lesson. You don't have to go have that headache, get yourself all worked up over a disrespectful child. Put him out. Put her out. Let life teach them. Let life teach them. You can't teach them you can't teach them anything that life could teach them. Like I said before, no parent should be comfortable going to the club with their children. I wouldn't. I got 3 kids. I got 3 kids. I said I wouldn't dare go hang out and drink and smoke dope or do anything that with my kids. My kids would not even respect me. Hell, if I was them, I wouldn't respect that either. It's just like my kid. I expect better from my kids because I never had my dad in my life. My children had me. I invested in my children, and I expect a return on my investment. And I'll be goddamn pissed off if I would get a return on it. It's just like we were given life, we were given talents, abilities to do stuff, and God expects a return on what He invested in us. He expects a return. And in that judgment day, when it's time you stand in front of Christ, or whatever belief you got, whoever at the end time when you stand in front of Him, you're going to be judged because He gave you the ability and you did nothing with it. You squandered your ability. You squandered everything. You wasted your time. You wasted your whole life. You wasted your whole life just having fun, putting pleasure before purpose, where it should have been purpose before pleasure. You take care of your purpose, everything else that you need or you desire will come later. But you must take care of your purpose first. But you chose having fun, going out every Friday, every weekend, doing nothing, wasting your time, not getting the education, not getting that knowledge, not getting that understanding to apply that stuff to your life, then to end up or to do better than your parents did. Your parents should have taught you right, and you should have desired to do right, to be better. But no, you chose to live your best life. You chose to live your best life and waste your best life by doing nothing. You have nothing to show for it, or just a worn out body, nothing to show for it. Your kids don't respect you. Your mate don't respect you. You probably been divorced 3 or 4 times. You're probably on your 10th relationship. Working a dead end job. but you chose to have fun than to put in the necessary work, the sacrifices to be better. Whose fault is that? You can't even be mad with nobody but yourself. Don't be going out there being mad with the world because you chose to waste your life. Somebody put a gun to your head, tell you to go out every Friday, go out every Saturday to Sunday, do nothing, go to work, come home, do nothing. If you wanted to be better, it's up to you to do better. You ain't go to no financial empowerment courses that they were offered at your job. You didn't go to none of that. But let your friend call and say, "Girl, we finna go over here and have a party over here at such and such house." You go over there. You have no problem. They ain't had to ask you more than once. You was over there. Yeah, you probably was over there before she even hung up the phone. Then you want a man to come in and clean up the mess, the 30 or 40 years of mess that you made of your life, but then you want somebody to come in and clean up. You want to go marry a man with means so he can clean. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. And whoever told you that it did, they lied to you. They told you that because they didn't want you to end up better than them. Better parents creates better children. And it's our responsibility to equip our kids to be better. Don't be afraid to push your child to be better. That's your job as a parent. Push your child to do better and to be better than you. Don't make the same mistakes that you made. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. It's Just Percy Podcast, and I'm out.
Love me like that, love me like that.